Welcome to the New Song Cafe at worshiptogether.com. Today we're here with Chris Tomlin, and he'll be singing the song Psalm 100. So sit back and enjoy this New Song Cafe. Well, Chris, Daniel, Matt, great to be with you guys.
Thank you.
We're looking at a song called Psalm 100, obviously inspired from the Psalm 100.
Where did that come from, right? Yeah.
Unless you just picked the title and used something else. But now talk about this song and just specifically like taking scripture and trying to incorporate that into song is tricky sometimes.
Yeah.
And talk about just the writing of this and how you do that.
Well, when you lead the church, you're looking for, I feel like some of the hardest things to find, is how do you call people to worship? When you're just walking in and people are, they've been struggling just to get there, but they're getting their kids in the car and who knows what happened that morning. They're just trying to get in the building. And then how do you bring people together? It's that first moment of welcome. It's always that first impression moment. It's like, how am I welcoming people in and engaging people's hearts? And a great way of doing that is obviously just through the scriptures. And this psalm is obviously one of the famous psalms. Would be in the Hall of Fame for psalms. And Psalm 100 being enters gates with thanksgiving, enters courts with praise. I mean, that's what David is calling us to. This praise, shout for joy, all the earth. Worship the Lord with gladness. Come before Him with joyful songs. This amazing psalm of really welcoming people into God's presence, into worship, calling people to worship. And I've always thought, how could I put that to music in a way? Just sing the psalm. And so this song is just different sections of that psalm to music and so I imagine even leading this, and I've done this at my church already, and as a leader you could do this as well. It's just, opening up, the band starts kind of playing under you, and just opening and having people read that together. You either put the psalm on the screens or have people get their scriptures out and you read this psalm together and people say this together. It puts you in a mindset, in a different mindset. It shifts your attention into where it should be. And so that was kind of the heart behind this song, and I think it's just very usable. Is it the greatest song ever written? I doubt it, but I think it's very usable.
Yeah. And I love the fact that there's joy. It's a upbeat song, so it's like a celebration type of song, which is, I mean, oftentimes that's what we're looking for as worship leaders. It's like, man, I just need something that's kind of celebration to get everybody up in the morning and get everybody singing. It's accessible, it's easy, it's simple, but people can grab onto it, and you're singing. It's always good to be singing scripture too, because then you're not throwing heresy to the world. You're singing about what God's already written about Himself, and so that's a good thing. Yeah. Well, you guys share it with us. Play it.
Okay. Enter in to His gate. Enter in here with praise. Come before Him. Come bring your song. We are His people. He is our God. For the Lord is good and His love endures. His love endures. For the Lord is good and His love endures. His love endures forevermore. His faithfulness, it has no end. For the Lord is good and His love endures. His love endures. Raise your voice, shout for joy, all the earth. We sing a new song now. We sing a new song now. Raise your voice, shout for joy, all the earth. We sing a new song now. We sing a new song now. And then you just kind of go back in the chorus if you want, just build back out to. For the Lord is good You could break it down, have people sing it, however you want to go from there. We recorded it one way on the record, but live you could go just a million ways of ending this song, I think.
Absolutely. And you're playing in the key of C, which is a little high for most people. Obviously not for you, but...
Yeah, it is high for me this morning. Yes, it is, you could tell. But yeah, I'm playing a C, probably play B flat, A, anywhere you want, be in this. And we're playing, since it's in C, we just kind of have two acoustics. I was playing up capoed and playing the G position. He's playing the open position. And that's just a little thing, obviously, when you're playing two acoustic guitars together. It's nice to have two position, two sound, two different kind of the way the guitars sound differently together is nice. And so that's why we're doing that. But yeah, it's a real simple song.
Kind of walk us through chord-wise what you're playing there.
The chords are up in the G position, capo 5. You can play it open, but it's just enter in C. And if you're playing the real key, it's F. To his gates, G. Enter in here with praise. Come before him, C. Come bring your song, E minor. We are his people, C. He is our God, D. Then the chorus has this really great little movement under this simple melody, but it's like C. For the Lord is good, G. E minor. D. Over and over, the chorus, that simple. So the bass really needs to move that, walk those changes. Forevermore, never stops. That's the chorus, and then it gets to the bridge, and you can do the bridge a couple of ways. And the way we did on the record is kind of the music is we just kind of stop playing, and the drums just keep going with this high energy. You could call the people just to really shout out, raise your voice, shout for joy, all the earth. So just raise your voice, shout for joy, and just kind of let the drums really carry that, and then maybe come in halfway through that again with. We're coming in halfway through the bridge, and then it's raise your voice, shout for joy. So I'm just playing a G with a sustained chord. So it's raise your voice, shout for joy, all the earth. D, E minor. So that's the whole bridge. And then, like I said, from there you can really take it in so many different ways of how you want to. You go back to the chorus, kind of a down chorus with just the drums and bass, or play it out kind of like we do on the record, where it just kind of goes this musical piece, and it's really kind of fun, just kind of musical section. And so that's kind of playing the song, and I think it's good, to have songs like this that are really. In some ways we call them horizontal songs, where they're really a call to the people singing this together about us. It's not really a song that's to God. It's really a song about Him, and it's all the people kind of joined together and singing about God. It kind of fills that community. You feel that community together, and those are important. It's a good balance of kind of songs we're bringing to the church, and this is one of those that is really about God, kind of horizontal, kind of like. Years ago, I wrote the song "Forever" out of a psalm as well, a different psalm, and it's kind of the same kind of feel.
Yeah, that's good. Well, guys, thanks so much for coming by and sharing it with us.